several things occurred. Number one, we did not make it to a bowl game after being in 5 straight bowl games, so that was a little rough on us. But obviously there's incentive to get back to what we've been all about in terms of being in a bowl game with regularity, and so the attitude is great along those lines. We had a number of injuries in the last 2 years actually that were pretty impactful on our football team and our program. So we're due for a little luck along those lines and not having as many injuries this coming year. And then your football team has to train. They have to be ready to overtake any kind of adversity that does hit them if they're going to be a great football team. And so I think we all understand that, and we're all looking forward to the season and the challenges ahead. Well, we're always promoting toughness, and I think our football team is made up of a lot of tough guys. And obviously, if you're going to be successful in the game, I think that's where it starts. Skill level, all those things can really refine a player into what he is. But if toughness is not there, then you're going to have a hard time building what you want to build. And so I think our football team has got that. I think they're physically and mentally prepared for this season, and so that's huge. Being able to face challenges and understand that maybe not everything's going to go your way, but you've got to continue to play at a level and perform at a level and have a work ethic at a level that's going to allow you to come out of those moments when things aren't going all that smooth. I like the makeup of our football team in that regard. Well, that's a dangerous question. We've got a lot of teams circled, and for a lot of good reasons, and stating that there's a lot of good football teams in the MAC. Obviously, that means you've got to prepare week after week. I don't think you can just circle 1 or 2 teams and say, our season's going to be defined by how we play against those guys, because in all actuality, it's not. You've got to be prepared every week to play at a high level if you're going to have a chance to win, and that's across the board in the MAC. And so every game is a challenge. If you step on the field and aren't ready to give your best, or your best doesn't come out, you're probably not going to win the game. And so in that regard, we've got everybody circled that everybody's going to get our best effort. First of all, I want to thank our fans and our students for coming out en masse. They really do a great job of showing up at athletic contests, and certainly as a football coach, I appreciate what they've been all about in terms of showing up at football games. And if I'm not mistaken, we've led the conference maybe the last 3 years in student attendance as well as overall attendance. So we're getting great support from our student body. And obviously, we want to represent our school in a very positive manner, and we have a chance to do that, and we have a chance to do that with national exposure across the country. And so we want to show Ohio University at its best, whether it's playing a football game, whether it's by how the education that our players are receiving, how they're able to go beyond their career at Ohio and play professional football, some of them, and how they're able to get their degree and get out amongst the workforce. Is one thing to really get your degree at a university. It's another thing to get your degree and have a job. I think our university has a lot of things to show and a lot of things to promote. And I think football is an avenue where some of that promotion can get done at a high level, and so it's always great to have great fan support and a home field advantage. Who doesn't want a home field advantage?